Daniel, as a quarterback, how unique or advantageous, whatever the descriptive may be, when you not only have the wealth of wide receivers that you do, but also targets like Tyler Warren, then even Jonathan Taylor, who's emerging as being even more of a threat in the passing game?
Yeah, I think it's huge. You have so many guys who can make plays and spread the ball around. It's hard for a defense to account for all of them. So I think, huge credit to all those guys and how they've all stepped up and played huge roles in the start we've had. So we'll continue to look to spread it around, and those guys I know are going to keep making plays.
Daniel, this is a top 5 scoring defense in the NFL and the Cardinals. What is it that they do well when you look at it?
I think, play a multitude of different looks and force you to communicate well on offense and make sure you identify what they're doing well and you're kind of all on the same page as a group. So, you can tell they're well coached. It's a smart team. They present, kind of some unique and non-traditional looks. And, for us, we got to do a good job identifying it, communicating clearly, and then executing.
With that being the case, how much easier does it make it for you guys to be at home and not necessarily dealing with all the crowd noise?
Yeah, it definitely makes it easier. Anytime communication is a big part of it, being at home helps and not having to deal with the noise. So, it'll be helpful.
Now that you've played over a month with Quinton Nelson, what stands out to you just about his skill set and how unique he is as a player at left guard?
I think obviously noticed it playing over the last month, but I think you realize it pretty quickly, when I got here in the spring and then in training camp, just how consistent he is, how good of a player he is at that position, and how huge he is for us just as an offense, as a leader, as a leader in the O-line room and a leader for this whole group. I think he's been extremely consistent.
Daniel, what do you think is
what makes Quinton different?
I think for one, his attitude. I think he has very, very high expectations of himself, of the group. He's got a relentless attitude, plays really hard, and then obviously his physical tools are elite. So you put that together, you got a really, really good player.
Daniel, is there something you kind of look for to kind of reflect just how efficient you guys are as an offense? Maybe something statistically or otherwise that tells you, because you guys are, but what are you looking for?
I generally don't look at stats too much. I think if you understand what you're trying to execute or what you're trying to do, just watching the film and understanding that and being able to evaluate that, I think is the most important. But I don't know. I think the ability to run it and throw it, the guys up front, being prepared going into the game, I think all those things, put together have to do with your efficiency.
He mentioned the stats portion. For you personally, how much enjoyment are you having? Been around so many talented guys, so many weapons here in this offense, and put the points you guys have been able to do.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, on offense, you want to score points, right? That's the goal, and when you do that, it's a lot more fun. So it's been, I've really enjoyed playing with these guys. Like you said, we got good players across the board at every spot. So my job is to distribute the ball, get the ball out on time, and then let them go make plays, and they've done that.
Daniel, what is it? How unique is Quinton's combination of skills? Big and powerful, obviously, but also incredibly athletic, that kind of thing.
I think it's extremely unique what he's able to do physically, his athleticism, how he can get out and move. There's a couple of instances in the game where he's pulling and blocking, smaller guys, but athletic, quick guys, and he's making key blocks that spring JT. I can't say enough about Q. He's a Hall of Fame player, and it's fun to play with him.
We had a couple of wide receivers snitch on you. I guess say you were late to dinner because you're always watching film. So, do you plan on being on time this week?
It depends what I have to do. I don't see the dinner as a hard start point in my weekly schedule, but try to be there, and enjoy the time with the guys. But I think they'd probably tell you they'd rather me understand what I'm looking at on Sunday than be at dinner on time.
And Dan, you spent some time as a backup. Just how much did the time in the meeting rooms and on the practice field, how much did that help you prepare for your next opportunity?
Helped me a lot. I think obviously you want to be on the field, you want to be playing. That's the competitive side of you. But the time in Minnesota where I was able to watch Sam and watch the group prepare, go through meetings, and do some scout team work was really valuable for me. And I think you try to take advantage of whatever opportunity you have.